tulip. Let's give the girls what they want. Howdy, 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 my darling Capricorn. How you doing, friend? Happy July 2023, darling. All right, let's get into your tarot reading today. I already have your cards laid out here, but before I get into this tarot reading, Capricorn, please understand that when it comes to my tarot readings, I understand already that not everyone cares about their social life and not everyone cares about business, because it's a general tarot reading for everybody that is the Capricorn. All right, you know, I cover all the bases. My tarot readings are all inclusive, darling. All right, look at me. I'm obviously going to be all inclusive. So let's just get into this here. All right, you already see me holding one of your cards here, which is the Devil, Capricorn, and I want to just say, it's like, calm down right now. You know, it's not as bad as you think. All right, especially because of your other cards here, the Devil is associated with you. Not to say you are a devil, Capricorn. You probably can be if someone pisses you off and breaks your trust, but this lets you know that you're in your highest power. I see you in this place of where you're overcoming your demons, right? Whether they're internal demons or whether they're external demons, when it's, you know, dealing with some shady folks, right? People that really should, you know, you get the point, Capricorn. All right, so I really like to see this energy for you. You're overcoming things. From a social aspect here, Capricorn, I won't be surprised if you start being like, people start showcasing their true feelings or their hidden motives towards you here. So really be paying attention at this time, Capricorn, if you're starting to notice certain people acting weird, or just like, you know, I don't know, I get like this sense of where it's just like someone does or says something to you and you're just like, there's no way they mean it that way, because if they did like so unapologetically, you know, you get the point there. Overall though, Capricorn, from an internal aspect here, I feel like you guys have started to really put in the work with yourself here, right? Let's say, for example, maybe for some of you guys, your internal demon was quite literally like your health, right? Maybe you wanted to get your health in order. Maybe you wanted to get a routine here, right? This is really a time for you to really drill that into, commit to doing that this time around, Capricorn, because you have the Magician card here. You are actively manifesting things that you want to see come into fruition right now, all right? So I see you in this place of creation. All right, your second card in this row is the Six of Cups. All right, through this creation process, you are going to be receiving a gift of some type, an opportunity of some type, and it's through your hard work. All right, the Magician, while it's very known for manifesting, Capricorn, it isn't known for manifesting just for sitting there and existing. The Capricorn uses all the tools in its toolbox to get forth its reality, right? That's why you see the sword, the wand, the cup, the pentacle. Like, the Magician does the work to have this come into fruition here. And then the third card in this row is the Six of Wands, my personal favorite tarot card in the Minor Arcana. This is like hard work. You know, by definition, it talks about fame, talks about fortune, but it's like, it says recognition for hard work, Capricorn, like all that good stuff there. All right. Now, so this is more so like a time of where it's like, this is really optimal for you guys to be cracking down on your routines and just the creation, the hustling process. All right. Because it'd be really successful if you did. Now, from a social aspect here, Capricorn, I'm gonna be very honest, all right? I feel as if you have drawn some attention from people from your past, all right? So this might just be from a sense of where people from your past, why they're in your past, that's for you, like, you already know that, right? We don't need to go into those details here, but I do get the sense of like somebody, as you continue, like, I don't know, I get like this impression where it's like you receive some really positive news and then someone from your past tries to reach out to you. Someone from your past is trying to make themselves more apparent in your current life situation right now. And so it's really up to you currently, Capricorn, to decide whether or not you want to bring them back in. I will just say, because of this devil energy, I don't want to just project, but I mean, with this devil energy here, it kind of gives me like this impression of someone from your past. Maybe it's like a family member of some type, that couldn't really respect you as that magician for what you're trying to do in your life. And so now, like, when your success starts happening, that's when they come back in and you're like, oh, hey, Capricorn, you know, I never doubted you, you know, It's like, girl, You know, obviously it's for you to decide what you want to be doing. I'm just here to let you know. And again, just consider what I said with that devil energy here. All right. Financially, I feel like things are really picking up for you, Capricorn. King of Pentacles, really, really fabulous card. Like you're actively building like a solid foundation for yourself here. All right. And then the Eight of Pentacles. I won't be surprised, Capricorn, if you guys start receiving a raise soon. But also, this is a message for you, Capricorn. If there's been certain things that you've been desiring and doing, start doing more research into it. Start, you know, investing more energy, more pentacles into this, because it would be definitely an upgrade from what it is you're currently dealing with, right? And then the Hanged Man. All right, like intuitively here, Capricorn, I get like this impression here of where something's different about you. Like something's in the air that's different about you. I don't know if it's you guys have just been doing a lot of shadow work, Capricorn, or what the case is here, but it's like through you approaching things differently now, from a more mature approach, because we have 3 different kings that came in here for you, and then a queen. Like I really see that you guys have bossed up, really matured, Capricorn. But there's something different about you this time around, and it's like with this newfound energy, with this newfound perspective, like what you invest into is really going to be profitable here. All right, but it is important for you right now, Capricorn, to once again just identify the devils. All right, so this is calling you out on your imposter syndrome. This is calling you out on, you know, where are you hosting the devil where the devil shouldn't be? All right. Now, what advice can I be giving for you, Capricorn, considering these cards here? Ultimately, I mean, I really want to drill in the point with this Eight of Pentacles here for you, Capricorn, because the Eight of Pentacles is really a card of where it's like you see something that you like, and you make the time to further develop it there. I really do see for you, Capricorn, it's just like, especially if you were wanting to, for example, have like your own YouTube channel, when you consider that with the Six of Wands, like I feel like you would have a lot of public favor if you were to do that there. All right. Now, socially for you, you know, I'm going to just insert my own personal bias here, but I feel like when it comes to people from your past here, they're in the past for a reason. There's very few people that I ever, if I let them go, I let them go for a reason, Capricorn, so I'm not going to welcome them back in. But I feel like there's a reason as to why you let someone go, and it's time for you to like focus more so on new connections, just because right now you might be at this place where you're craving companionship, but if you were to take back an old energy, you want to be able to replace it with some new folks in your life that would actually be really stable, right? This is very much so textbook. Maybe it's like you dealt with a person, we're dating somebody, we're friends with somebody that just, you know, the potential was high, but they just clearly didn't live up to the potential, Capricorn. And to me, it's like you're finally putting up a strong boundary with somebody, in the sense of where it's like, you know what, I need to have times are different for you now, right? And so when people do try to come back from your past here, you know, unless you've seen that they've done the work and it's very apparent that they're a King of Pentacles now, I really wouldn't waste my time with them anymore. All right, you have to, like, to me, you get the point. Anyways, Capricorn, you have the Queen of Cups, and I don't know why, but like I just get like this impression here, Capricorn, where it's like you have some really daunting goals, right? It's like you have some big dreams for yourself, you have some big goals that you set for yourself, and it's like your spiritual team is telling you to just remain laser focused behind it with that Queen of Cups there, King of Swords, and then this King of Wands as well. When you consider this as well, I feel like you're at a point in time, Capricorn, where it's just like you have the intelligence, you have the awareness, Capricorn, right? And so it's like you've done all the personal work that you can. Now you have to put it out into the world. Now you have to allow it to be seen, right? And so as an example, it's like there's only so much you can do, you know, behind the scenes. You can get the best equipment, you can start getting used to talking on camera, you can, you know, do all this stuff, but eventually you just have to commit to just hitting record and then posting what it is that you record, right? Otherwise it's like, why do all this research on to doing something if you are too unwilling to like put yourself out there and lead with the vision? All right, I always say the King of Sword or King of Wands is my trailblazer energy, right? And to have this accompanied by the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups here, you are meant to really inspire people, Capricorn. You're meant to really show people what a success story can look like. And especially to those who have doubted you, especially to people that you left in the past because they didn't respect you as who you are and value you as the king that you are. Obviously genders don't matter, darling. You get what I'm trying to say. Even if you are a woman, you can still be a king. But yeah, ultimately here, Capricorn, it's like you've done the personal work. Now you understand that any type of devil from an external point of view is not your problem, it's their problem. When it comes to your own personal life here, you know, continue to defeat those demons. This isn't a time for you to be like, oh, I need to do X, Y, and Z before I commit to doing this. It's like, no, you've done the work, now just commit to the action. Does that make sense, Capricorn? So before I let you go and have you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, darling, let's do an oracle card or an oracle reading for you real quick. And you guys have the giraffe spirit, number 11 in numerology. So a master number, look up the number 11 and see what messages there are for that in association for you this week. But this giraffe spirit says seeing the bigger picture. All right. And so there's a couple ways here. One, I want to take note, Capricorn, in the aspect of where your spiritual team is really reinforcing the sense of where you're not going to get instant gratification. And I'm not going to be the tarot reader that tells you that when you wake up this time tomorrow, you're going to have some, like, win the lottery. Like, you could, but I'm not going to paint that picture for you. To me, this is like long-term success, long-term commitments to new relationships here, because it's like, rather than dealing with folks that you already had issues with or dealing with folks that are temporary, what's going to be presented to you in your life in the coming days, should you welcome in this new energy, are people that would be there for the long haul. And when it comes to being a trailblazer and putting yourself out there, Capricorn, please understand that, as you know, when you post your first video, you know, you don't expect to have thousands or millions of views. It's a build up thing. All right. And that's kind of where I see your story is at currently. And I think you already understand this. Like, how your success story looks is going to be through a series of overcoming demons and a series of of events that put you in a place of where you are now, with your awareness, with your intelligence, with your confidence. Like, who you are as a Capricorn has only been able to be created through your life, through life's tribulations, through the traumas that you went through and all that there. So yeah, that's the tarot reading that I have for you today, Capricorn. Hopefully something in here resonating with you, and I'll talk to you sometime in the near future. If you want to book a private tarot reading with me, you can look on my website, SimplyVelca.com. Bye, Capricorn.